time has come for everyone to clean up their own backyard.
When it comes to the Republicans, hypocrisy is the best way I can actually voice out what they say or do. And the main people who spread that hypocrisy, Fox News, are the perfect people to describe that word, hypocrisy. Now, by now, you probably heard about the Christmas tree in front of Fox News headquarters in Manhattan that was ablaze. Now, to my knowledge, the arsonist, he was arrested and he's going to be punished for it. But the way that Fox News is just reacting to all of this, you would think that it was another 9/11, that another 9/11 style attack happened in this country. Take a look at these clips from various members of Fox News and you'll see what I mean.
Sad news, our very own beautiful 50-foot Fox News Christmas tree was destroyed.
Who sets a Christmas tree on fire?
Who sets a Christmas tree?
Well, I mean, it's just part of the rampant, no city is safe, no person is safe from the...
It's a tree that unites us, that brings us together. It's about the Christmas spirit. It is about the holiday season. It's about Jesus. It's about Hanukkah. It is about everything that we stand for as a country. Freedom and being able to worship the way that you want to worship. It makes me so mad.
No one can burn down the spirit of Christmas or destroy our resilience. A new tree is on the way.
They look at the lights, and today there are no lights because somebody burned down our Christmas tree.
And I hope we put it back. I mean, I hope we put it back.
I hope we build it back bigger and better.
Why is burning Christmas trees not a hate crime, according to the DOJ?
So for someone to burn that down is just so disheartening and so sad.
It's going to mean something a little different because we lost our tree and we're going to have another tree.
We're going to build the tree. The tree will be back in no time. It is going to be beautiful and massive, and it is going to mean even more than it did before.
Because if your tree is real in a crowded area, this thing you could burn down city blocks, but it's emblematic of cities across America that are out of control.
This city has gone south when it comes to safety. We don't feel safe when we come to work in the morning.
America's crime crisis hits close to home for us here at Fox after a brazen arson attack happened right outside our New York City headquarters and giving us a front row seat to the rampant crime ravaging Democrat-run cities.
So, firebug little bastard, you're not going to keep us.
If the situation weren't so serious, I'd be laughing my ass off right now. I really would. I am by no means condoning what this arsonist did. But the way that Fox News reacts to it, what Tucker Carlson said, why isn't burning a Christmas tree a hate crime according to the DOJ? Are you serious? This coming from a man, and matter of fact, here's the obvious thing I'm trying to say. One of the people on Fox News in this clip, in these clips I just showed you, said that they don't feel safe when they come to work. Really? You don't feel safe when you go into your haven of hatred and propaganda? Maybe you should ask what happened, whether people feel safe when they went back to work after this day.
Defend your Constitution! 1776!
You're afraid of that, Chief? Well, guess what? America showed up!
Where's the rest of everybody? There's not enough of us. They're going to bring vets in or something.
Is this the Senate?
Where the fuck are they?
they'll set up a government.
Hey, let's take a seat, people! Let's take a seat! Nancy Pelosi.
And of course, in case you don't know, that's footage from January 6, 2021. Footage from the insurrection, the terrorist attack, the real terrorist attack that happened on January 6, 2021, when Donald Trump, members of his family, members of the United States Senate, members of the Congress, all supporting Donald Trump, people like you on Fox News revved up his supporters to attack the U.S. Capitol in a vain attempt to try to overturn the election in Donald Trump's favor. People who actually broke into the United States Capitol with the sole purpose of trying to overturn an election. Some of them even chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." Some of them even wanting to kill members of Congress and the Senate that didn't kowtow to Donald Trump, that didn't say Donald Trump should be president. Make no mistake about that. That was true fear you probably heard from congressmen after that day. They were probably really are still afraid to go to the Capitol after 2 days ago, the Vanguard America, whatever their name is, I forget what their name is called, they rebranded themselves. The same Vanguard America group that was responsible for Charlottesville that killed Heather Heyer. Anyway, they're probably still afraid because they walked in with white hoods in front of their faces, hoping to return America to true Americans. So the people who work in the Capitol, the senators, congressmen, they have a legitimate reason to be afraid. But what really bothers me about this is the hypocrisy. These people act like a burning Christmas tree in front of their offices in Manhattan. And the thing is, they want to scream, this is how crime has gone so out of control in democratically ran cities. Crime is everywhere in this country, not just Democrat state. Matter of fact, where do we get this idea that there's Democratic states and Republican states? The last time I checked, this is the United States of America, not the Democratic states of America, not the Republican states of America, not the blue states of America, not the red states of America. Yes, that electoral college BS is what divided this country. But we're supposed to be the United States of America. There is no such thing as no crime in America. There's crime in Republican. If you want to get stupid with this, let's get stupid. There's crime in Republican states, and there's crimes in Democratic states. There is no difference whatsoever. That is nothing more than another reason to divide us, which you are very good at doing, Fox News. And getting to the real point of this, when I said that they're afraid of going back to work because of the burning Christmas tree, and how congressmen and senators were seriously afraid after January 6th. What was your reaction after January 6th? Oh, that's right. I have receipts, by the way, on that. Take a look at these video clips during, and after what happened on January 6th.
99% of them, 100%, 99% of them were peaceful.
You don't see people hiding bombs or using bayonets. You see people walking around and taking pictures. They don't look like terrorists, they look like tourists.
They were there to support the President of the United States and defend our republic and stand up and say, I just want a fair shake.
The insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. It wasn't insurrection. It was a political protest that got completely out of control.
For best performance in an action role, the winner is Michael Fanone.
Not a big deal. Just taking pictures. That's your reaction. That was Fox's reaction to a real terrorist attack. A real insurrection that got 4 people killed. One of whom that Republicans and Donald Trump supporters want to make out as a martyr, as a real hero, Ashley Babbitt, who got herself killed trying to break into the Senate chamber. Not a big deal. Don't matter. It's not a big deal. They were just there taking pictures. Not a big deal. Would it have been a big deal if Black Lives Matter did that? Or Antifa? I mean, obviously you're pushing that idea that BLM and Antifa were the ones involved in it. Now, according to Louis Gohmert, a few days ago, I think it was Louis Gohmert. Anyway, according to a Republican, it said it was the federal government's fault that January 6th happened. Federal agents' fault for stirring things up. But not a big deal. January 6th, not a big deal. It don't matter. Not a big deal. Burning a Christmas tree by obviously a deranged guy is a huge deal to Fox News. Attacking the United States Capitol, all in the vain attempt to steal an election, to overturn an election, destroy our democracy at the very behest of the man who was supposed to be in charge of defending our democracy. The former, I can't even call the bastard president, the former douche-in-chief, Donald Trump. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Burn down a Christmas tree in front of your offices. My God, it's as bad as 9/11. Attack the United States Capitol. Trying to destroy our democracy. Not a big deal. They're just taking pictures. Don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing. They said Hemming Pence. Don't mean nothing. They didn't mean it. Build a gallows right in front of the Capitol. Don't mean nothing. They weren't serious. Taking pictures. People of them taking actual video and pictures of a congressman and documents, trying to figure out who's loyal to Trump and who wasn't. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Fox News needs to be pulled off the air. It's got to stop. Because if you want to be really honest, they are also responsible for what happened on January 6th. For years, especially now, particularly right now, with people like Tucker Carlson saying that there's some sort of conspiracy to hunt down members of the right wing, to hunt down Donald Trump supporters, like really hunt them down. They spent years feeding this propaganda BS, revving them up, saying that the election is definitely going to be stolen unless Donald Trump wins. They are responsible also for January 6th. And again, I'm not condoning what happened when this guy burned down the tree. I'm not condoning that at all. Arrest him, charge him. He's already been arrested. He's already been charged. Put him in prison. But just be thankful it's just a tree they burnt down. Because you keep going this way, going this route, lying to the American people so brazenly, it's going to get worse. And Donald Trump is not going to be there to save your ass. You look at this man as if he was some kind of god, some kind of angel, some kind of guy with like a Superman suit. He's got a T instead of an S. He is nothing like that. In fact, he is the opposite of that. And if you guys get yourselves in trouble, you really think he's going to save you? This man wouldn't even help his own brother. And that's not a saying or being a smart mouth. It is the God honest truth. Fox News needs to put the situation in perspective. What happened was terrible. However, when it comes to other things that happened in this country, you don't care. In fact, you support it. And you're continuing to divide our country, saying Democratic cities are unsafe. I live in a Republican city. And the only thing I have to really worry about, honestly, is the fact that you red hats might do something similar to January 6th. I'm just saying, Fox News needs to stop with this dividing our country. And this is nothing more than doing the same. And it's got to stop. And I hope you do, guys. I hope you guys get a new Christmas tree over there. I hope it's big and beautiful. But don't think for 1 second that this war on Christmas you've created is going to shield the fact you're a bunch of hypocrites. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.